All right, Shalom, Brother Ra coming to you with another video. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the 100% truth according to the Bible and who rule well. Okay, and a double Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the truth and sincerity regardless of whom here or forbears. All right, the videos that we do are only for the hopeful elect, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and confusion of faces. Okay. Now, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and confusion of faces are the greatest people on the face of the earth, the Israelites. Okay. Okay. The chosen seed line, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. You know, you are the greatest people on the face of the earth. And the Bible says so. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. And we're going to prove that. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. And who's the Lord speaking to? The children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are a holy people, meaning separate. Okay. It reads on, the Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. So the Lord chose the nation of Israel to be a special people unto himself. All right. It says above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So all these other nations, the so-called white man, woman, and child, the red Hebrew Edomites, okay, the doodle-eating Africans, we're not African. Our people are scattered amongst that land, the continent of Africa, but we're not African, man. Okay, we're not Hamites. Our customs don't go back to those heathens, man. Okay, we're not Diehead East Indians or Slakia. The Lord didn't choose the Diehead East Indians. Okay, we're above them. We're above the so-called Arabs. We're above the so-called Chinese and the so-called Japanese. All right, we're above the so-called Samoans, man. We're above all these heathen nations, man, because the Lord chose us to be a special people unto himself. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. OK, now that's a racist statement. That's the Lord created us to be better than these other nations, man. OK. Verse 7, the Lord Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. Okay. Verse 8, but because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay, our forefathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand. Okay, and the Lord delivered us from under captivity under the Egyptians. Okay, it says, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Okay, it says, verse 9, know therefore that the Lord thy power, he is the most high, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. OK, so Lord chose the children of Israel, OK, and kept his promise with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, we're the greatest people on the face of the earth. And thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. All right, Deuteronomy chapter. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. OK, it says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people. That word peculiar means strange. OK, it means extraordinary. OK, it means curious. So when you see these other nations, they look at us in awe. They wonder, how does this man jump from the free throw line? OK, and then you got to be just Michael Jordan. You see the average Jake playing ball who's at the at his peak, you know, at his the prime of his age, dunking from the free throw line, man. You know, in the hood near you. We cooked the best. All right. We invented everything under captivity. We built these other nations, man. We've served these other nations and we built them up, man. Okay. Prime example, America. America would not have been great in its past time if it wasn't for the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We sing the best. We entertain the best. We're the smartest. Okay. We're the most hardworking. Okay. So it goes back, Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself. The Lord chose a people unto himself. So you know the people that he chose are going to be the greatest people, and it's going to be obvious. These other nations are feeble-bodied, man. They're not strong as us, okay? They're not as smart as us, okay? Look, the tribes of our nation are warriors, okay? The best fighters, all right? The best boxers, okay? The best physicians, you know? Best everything, man. We do everything the greatest. It reads on above, Slaki, I'm going to start from the top. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art an holy people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself. Above, not equal to, above, not on the same level, above, not average like you, the rest of you heathens, above all the nations that are upon the earth. So we're above these other nations, man. The red Hebrew Edomites, you so-called white man, woman and child. Okay. You're below us. Okay. You so-called, Japanese and Chinese, you're below us. You, so-called Arabs, you're beneath us. You so-called, Samoans, you're beneath us. Okay. You Arabs, you're beneath us. Okay. And you Hamites, you so-called Africans, you're beneath us. Again, our people are scattered amongst the continent of Africa. Okay. Mainly on the west coast of Africa are Israelites, man. But overall, you Hamites, you're not equal to us, man. And the rest of you heathen nations, man. All right. This is how the Lord feels about you other nations, since we getting on that topic. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. Behold, meaning look, the nations, what nations? You heathen nations that I just named, are as a drop of a bucket. Okay. You carrying 2 large buckets of water, struggling trying to make it to the house. Do you give a damn about a couple of drops falling out of the bucket? You don't. And that's how the Lord feels about you other nations, man. And are counted as a small dust of the balance. So you got balance sitting for a while and it collects dust on the balance. And you look at the weigh scale and it still says 0. All right. Because what the dust on that balance, it don't weigh anything. All right. That's how the Lord feels about you nations. All right. You're zeros. You're losers, man. You have no weight. You know, you're nothing to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It says, behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Verse 17, all nations before him are as nothing. Okay. If that's not simple and straight to the point, then I don't know what is. Okay. But here it reads on. It says, and they, these same nations, these heathen nations, are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. So you're less than nothing, man. You other nations. Okay. Now, to one who is carnal minded will say, well, these red Hebrew Edomites, they happen to have all of the power right now. Okay. It seems as if, right? Well, the scriptures say the Lord sitteth down one and setteth up another. The Lord put these devils in rulership for a short period of time, man. Okay, because we went off and we didn't hearken to the commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, so the Lord allow our enemies and these heathens to rule over us for a short period of time. Okay, and it tells you that in the scriptures. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. So it's evident that we all come from Adam. That's the argument that the red Hebrew Edomites like to use. They like to say, well, we all come from Adam. Well, it's true. We do. We all come from Adam. But guess what? It reads on, 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay? So boom, that tells you that we all come from Adam, but out of Adam is a royal seed line. Okay? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee. So the Lord already spoken before thee. Okay? The Lord is already, the scriptures is reiterating the importance of us knowing that, we are the chosen people, man. It says, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, and the Lord made the world for our sakes. These other planets, all the creatures, everything was created for Yasha'Allah, Prince of Power, man. Okay? It says, verse 56, as for the other people, as for you heathen nations, okay, the ones that I name, I'm going to name them again. The red Hebrew Edomites, you so-called white man, women, and child, okay, the so-called Japanese, the so-called Chinese, the doodoo eating Africans, the Daihe East Indians, okay, the Arabs, the Samoans, okay. As for you other heathen nations, okay, you heathen nations, which also come of Adam, see, they come from Adam too, so we're not denying that. It says, thou hast said that they are nothing, and I just read that in Isaiah the 40th chapter, but be like unto spittle, meaning spit, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Man, so you heathen nations are less than nothing, man. Verse 57, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. And the Lord said that he will, that we will be destroyed and we have to serve our enemies, for not hearkening to his commandments. So yes, these heathen nations are ruling over us. Okay, which is why we don't have a representation in these international meetings. Okay, because these other nations are ruling over us and they've devoured us. Okay, but that's coming to an end. The Lord's not going to let the greatest people, his greatest people that he created unto himself, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, be on the bottom forever. Okay, and the scriptures say so. So with that being said, hey, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're a holy people. Okay, it's time that if you have some type of zeal to you to seek your power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, okay, before it's too late. All right, before I close out, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the 100% truth according to the Bible and who rule well. All right, and a double shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the truth and truth in sincerity. Shalom.